Earth-shattering news here, Carter. Michigan
Whoa.
State has a tough schedule, arguably the toughest in the country this year. Tom Izzo has done it again. They have announced their full non-conference schedule. They tweeted it out yesterday, and the internet took notice because it is loaded. It is truly loaded. They've got Bowling Green and UConn. Both those games are exhibition games, but two-time champion Dan Hurley's Huskies for an exhibition game will be fun. Then they got Colgate, Arkansas at the Breslin Center will be a fun one. San Jose State. You've got Kentucky in Madison Square Garden. You've got the University of Detroit. You've got East Carolina and North Carolina in the Fort Myers Invitational. You've got Duke, Toledo, Oakland, and Cornell to round out this non-conference schedule. Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, Arkansas, and UConn all in a 13 game stretch to open Michigan State's season. What's your reaction as an MSU fan?
Let's see here. I think I'll go with this one. I think my coach is scheduling like he believes in his team, whether it's right or wrong. And for that, I'm gonna give him the grace as the reigning Big Ten champion that won the league by 3 games, might I add. A league that Braden Smith and all these other great players are in. It was my league by 3 games. Um, I think that Tom Izzo believes in his team. I think Tom Izzo wants to test his team, and I think this is, on paper right now, a good way to do so. Because one thing that is the negative downside of this is, what if that belief isn't true? And if that belief isn't true, a lot of tough games on here. A lot of games you could lose. Don't want to lose basketball games. So I'm all for it though. As a lot of coaches are liking to use as a buzzword nowadays, we don't duck smoke.
Mm. Yeah, that's not something the Michigan State ever does. They don't
Right. If
duck.
we want to do that, we can schedule like our future head coach.
Who's your future head coach?
It's time to bring the bid on back, Scott Drew.
Oh, got it. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, no, this schedule's fun. I agree. I feel like it says something about Tom Izzo's belief in his team. However, I would just say this. I don't think it's ever been true that Tom Izzo has lightened up a non-conference schedule because he doesn't believe in his team. I
Mm-mm.
mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Has there ever been a year where Tom Izzo doesn't believe in his team? That's
No.
not his philosophy, right? Now, there are levels to it. I think Tom Izzo comes into certain seasons being like, we're national title good. We're worthy. I know we are. And then there's some seasons where he's like, yeah, we got to see it, but we want to go play the best anyway. Like, even if Tom Izzo doesn't feel he's going to make a Final Four in his bones, number one, he's going to try and convince himself that he can drag them there. And number two, he's going to schedule like they should because he wants to see what his team is made of. That's his entire approach. It's his entire philosophy. And it's worked, right? When you make as many NCAA tournaments in a row as Tom Izzo has made, you can't knock that philosophy whatsoever. So I think I hear you on like, clearly this schedule's so tough. It must mean that he loves his team. I think he was scheduling this tough even on years where he wouldn't say they're Final Four worthy. He probably just wants to see what they're made of, would be my guess. And he's going to learn what they're made of right away in that exhibition game against UConn. Um, One thing that dawned on me with this, we're seeing so many teams, my team included, that when they release their schedules, they're all centered around like a big players era trip. Like
Mhm.
now that that festival has become a thing that's inviting 16 to 30 teams every year around Thanksgiving, and it's kind of consumed feast week. It's a loaded tournament, but you end up seeing teams release a schedule that's pretty empty around going to the players era festival. It's kind of dawned on me. Maybe you can tell me if you feel otherwise. Feels like Michigan State's never going to do the players era. Am I? You think I'm onto something there? I feel like that is not something Tom Izzo will ever sign up for.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair to say. When is the players era?
Now he's done like the Battle for Atlantis and other Feast Week tournaments. He's done
Right.
Maui, obviously, but like
Um,
I don't. To me, like I don't know the idea of like being at Las Vegas for 5 days during Thanksgiving week, not knowing who you're going to play in something that gaudy doesn't mesh with the way Tom Izzo wants his season to go. Like I think he'd rather just schedule 5 killer games and know when they are and be able to be at his Thanksgiving table for seconds by the second half of the Lions game.
I think it's a good read on that.
Yeah.
That feels about right.
So we'll see. But I don't know. Izzo's full of surprises sometimes. Maybe you'll just be in the players era next year. What's your record going to be in these games?
Let's see here. So taking out the exhibitions, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know if you think you're going to beat UConn.
Okay. No. So we're 1-1, we're 2-1, we're 3-1, we're 4-1.
Like, go through the games because people don't know what games you're saying you're winning. Did you just say you're beating Arkansas?
We beat Bowling Green. We
Okay.
lose the UConn. We beat Colgate. We beat Arkansas.
Ooh.
We beat San Jose State. Is that where is that Kentucky game at?
That is at Madison Square Garden, which is a big arena in New York City.
It is the second toughest place to play next to Jersey Mike's, by the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um, we're not gonna win. We're gonna lose to Kentucky. We are going to beat Detroit. We are gonna beat East Carolina. We are gonna beat North Carolina. We are going to we're gonna lose to Duke. We're
Hesitating
gonna,
on Duke, huh?
we're gonna beat Toledo, beat Oakland, beat Cornell. So
What,
we
what are we
lose.
what are we hesitating on Duke for?
So I was gonna go there. I think we beat Duke at home.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, the one good thing about this schedule is I think we get some really big games at home. We
Yeah,
get
that is
Arkansas at
crazy.
home, Arkansas at home, Duke at home. Um, yeah, those are two big games at home.
It is
We
a
got to,
phenomenal schedule for the ISON students.
yeah.
This is something like you would feel very fortunate, very grateful to sleep in a tent in the cold just to have access to going to basketball games, which is what Tom Izzo makes his students do every year. When you have a schedule like this, that's pretty cool.
Wait, are you anti his own camp out?
I think a lot of students are anti-zone camp. There's
Oh, that,
some
that
like there's a certain archetype of student that is like, this is the coolest thing I'll ever do. I got to take a picture with Garrick Sherman. Like those types love it. And then there are types like me and TJ, by the way, who claims he is the biggest Michigan State fan in our universe, who were disgusted we had to go to that and got mono every year that we
oh,
did.
oh, that's not a deal.
Yeah. But it's just cool. It's cool when you get the is on. Your freshman year, it's really cool. Your senior year, you're like, dude, come on.
It's also kind of cool, like when you were there, you got to see like just like NBA players around campus. Like showing up for Carson Cooper, respectfully, doesn't sound that fun.
Yeah, there were a lot of future players. Yeah,
Yeah.
there were a lot of future NBA guys that were at the campground when I was there.
Thank everyone for tuning into this segment. We appreciate y'all. Really tough schedule. Go green, go white.
I got y'all going undefeated at home for the record. I'd like that on. I think you beat Duke and Arkansas.
Can I get a woof woof?
Bark.
Oh,
Grr.